Hello everybody, this is an unboxing and a small tech review of the new iPhone 5s. This is the 64 GB and is gold in color. Now inside the packaging we have a telephone. Now Apple has always emphasized on sleek packaging, and that's what contributes to the beauty of its products internally and externally. Now inside we have the documents and user manuals, and we have a snugly fit Apple EarPods in a travel case, the adapter, and the lightning cable. So this is the new iPhone 5s, and let me start with it right away. Now you might have probably heard that the iPhone is pretty light, and believe me, it is. It is easy to use and easy to function with. Now once you hold it, it's like an air, it's like you're holding nothing. It just weighs nothing. It's 112 grams, the height is 123.8, width is 58.6 mm, and the depth is 7.6 mm. It has two chips, the A7 and the M7. A7 has 64-bit architecture. It also has assisted GPS, digital compass, Wi-Fi and mobile network. It's the first phone to have a fingerprint ID sensor built into the home button right here. Okay, it has retina display, it is 4 inches diagonally, it is multi-touch and has a resolution of 1136 into 640 pixels. Now coming to one of the most awaited and amazing features of the 5s, the new eyesight camera. Coming to the back camera, it is 8 megapixels with 1.5 micropixels. The aperture is 2.2. It has a sapphire lens crystal cover. Now what Apple has basically done is has increased the size of each pixel instead of increasing the megapixels. So basically you get greater clarity on your image. Now it has two-tone flash, black side illumination sensor, autofocus, face detection. As far as the recording goes, it has 1080 pixels HD video recording with 30 frames per second, and this is the new iPhone also has a slow-mo video. Also it has video geotagging, and you can click still photos while recording simultaneously. Now coming to the FaceTime camera, it is 1.2 megapixels and is capable of doing 720 pixels HD video recording. Coming to the external buttons in the iPhone 5s. Now, like any standard iPhone, on the top you have the on, off, sleep, wake button. On the sides you have the volume up, down, and the silent button. Then this is the home button, which is integrated with the Touch ID sensor. On the bottom is a 3.5 mm stereo headphone mini jack, the lightning connector, and the built-in speaker. Now Apple also has a built-in rechargeable lithium-ion battery, and as far as the sensors go, it has a proximity sensor, light sensor, a fingerprint ID sensor, and a 3-axis gyro sensor. And again, this is the first phone in the world to have a fingerprint ID sensor. Well, let's get started. Now I've already inserted my SIM card and put my Wi-Fi password. Well, it says hello. I'm going to select English, India, English UK, and yeah, there's my Wi-Fi network. I'm going to enable location services. Obviously I will now set it up as a new iPhone. Yeah. I will sign in with my Apple ID. Just a sec guys, let me sign in with my Apple ID. Yeah, just a sec guys. Now I've signed in, and this is the terms and conditions. I will agree to them. No, I agree. It's setting up my Apple ID. Well, I will use iCloud. I will use Find My iPhone. Okay. Yeah. Next. It is updating my iCloud settings. Wow, the Touch ID at last. Well, I'm going to set it up right now. Well, it's asking me to place my finger or thumb on the home button. It says lift and rest your finger on the home button repeatedly. Okay, you can see the red lines appear, which are the contours of my thumb, which is probably my fingerprint. And as I'm pressing, you can see the red lines complete the entire fingerprint. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. It says adjust your grip, keep going to capture the edges of your print. I think now it's asking me to capture the edges of my print. Yeah, you can see now it's doing the edges only. Well, I press the button and it says, oops, you clicked. I see Apple hasn't lost its sense of humor yet. Well, I think it's complete and it can be used for unlocking my iPhone. Now let's create a passcode to random like 2000. It says it is commonly used and easily guessed. Well, anyways, this is just a tech review, so I will set this up later. And okay, I'll set it up later. I will automatically send the diagnostics, and obviously I want it registered with Apple. Welcome to the iPhone. Well, let's get started. This is the home screen of the new iPhone 5s. Well, it has built-in apps. What's this? iMessage. It says that additional carrier charges may. Okay, that's no problem. Well, your messages, calendar, photos, camera, weather, clock, maps, notes, reminders, all the standard apps, Game Center, App Store, music, Safari, FaceTime, voice memos. Okay, so well, without much ado, let's get started and check out the camera. Well, the fingerprint ID seems to be working perfectly fine. Then we have the camera. Okay, camera, well, what is there? You have slow-mo, video, photo, you have square, and you have panorama. Well, this is a photo I clicked outside my house. It's a beautiful view of the city, and let's see what's the editing features it has. Okay, that's the auto enhance. Let's switch it off only. Then you have the filters. That's tonal, that's fade, and that's okay. Process. Well, whatever the. Well, amazingly, the new iPhone 5s camera is definitely amazing. Well, Apple has released lots of free apps like Pages, Keynotes, and I'm going to come up with a review of those soon. That's the notification center. Well, I think that wraps up my small review of the new iPhone 5s, and now I would like to welcome this new member into my Apple family, which is a 3GS, 4, 4S, 5, iPad 2, a Mac, and obviously the new iPhone 5s.